Thank you, Devin. The month of March is well known for sports filled with basketball games, March Madness brackets, and the fun of picking your favorite teams against family and friends.
And here to share more about Wisconsin dairy products and how they can be making their brackets is Wisconsin 76, Allison Dairyland, Ashley Hagenow. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so first off, Wisconsin cheese is famous around the world, and you kind of have a new way for Wisconsinites to recognize some of their favorite cheeses. Is that correct?
We do. So right now in the month of March, we have our Wisconsin Artisan Cheese Bracket, which features many varieties of cheese, just like we have our favorite sports teams. And we're highlighting cheese because here in America's Dairyland, we produce right around 25% of the nation's supply of cheese.
Wow.
And our cheese production is double that of any other state. So it's a really big deal here in Wisconsin. It's thanks in part to our licensed and master cheesemakers as well. We have nearly 1,200 licensed cheesemakers who produce over 600 styles, varieties, and types of cheese. So it was really hard even to pick 8 cheeses that we have in our Artisan Cheese Bracket, but it's been a lot of fun.
That is such a small bracket, my goodness. 8 cheeses out of 600.
We tried to make it simple to start.
Gosh, the Elite 8 just to kick it off. But moving right along, to give us a small taste of Wisconsin cheese, which cheeses will be facing off today?
The 2 cheeses we have that are matching up today are cheese curds and aged cheddar.
Cheese curds.
2 of my favorites, Michael. I know you like the Cajun cheese curds.
I do.
I also like a little bit of spice with my cheese curds. They're so great, right? And cheese curds give a glimpse into the magic of cheese making because all cheeses start as curds. And from there, we go on to make all of the different varieties of cheese. And cheese curds are great because you can deep fry them. You can have them over fries. You can enjoy them fresh with that delicious squeak. So cheese curds, I have a feeling, will be pretty well off in the bracket. And we also have aged cheddar. So aged cheddar, it's a little bit more sharper, and it might even be known for its tangy flavor. And we get that flavor from the crystals as the cheese ages. So aged cheddar, it's great with breads, with soups, with pasta. There's so many ways you can use this cheese as well. So this week is really hard to choose.
Oh, certainly. And question about the aged cheddar. Now, how do you age the cheddar? Is there like a way to do it properly? Or if I just leave a block of cheddar cheese in my fridge and just like call it good for like a few weeks, months, years? Does that count? I imagine there's a better way to do it.
So certainly our master cheesemakers truly have cheese making as an art nowadays. So they know the right time, the right temperature, the right environment in order to age our cheddar, in order to prevent mold as well. Because we even have 20-year aged cheddars here in Wisconsin. They're very delicious. That really sharp flavor is brought out over time. But yes, our master cheesemakers, they are truly the experts when it comes to aging cheese.
Yeah, so with the cheese curds, a few weeks ago, I had some friends from Washington come visit, and they said, I want some fresh Wisconsin cheese curds. So how can we tell that maybe the products we're buying are from Wisconsin?
Also a very great question, because that's super important to support local here in Wisconsin when it comes to all of our products. And one great way to do that when it comes to Wisconsin dairy is looking for the Proudly Wisconsin Dairy Badge. We also have a few examples of the Proudly Wisconsin Cheese Badge here today. So this badge certifies that any dairy product you are purchasing, whether it's cheese, butter, or anything else, comes from here in Wisconsin. So be on the lookout for that badge on dairy product packaging to let you know that you are purchasing genuine Wisconsin dairy products.
And what is maybe your favorite cheese?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yes.
I was gonna say, asking Allison Dairyland to choose her favorite cheese is like such a hard question. I really love all cheeses. I mean, this week's pairings, I definitely consume a lot of cheddar and a lot of cheese curds. I love mozzarella. I love Colby Jack. I mean, these are cheeses that are all part of the Wisconsin Artisan Cheese Bracket. In my opinion, you really can't go wrong when it's Wisconsin cheese. So I'm pretty much in for any cheese that we have here in Wisconsin.
Absolutely. And for folks looking to vote at home and continue the bracket going on your screen, you'd go to Instagram, right, to do your voting at home?
Correct. If you want to participate in the Wisconsin Artisan Cheese Bracket and be a part of helping your favorite Wisconsin cheeses to continue to advance,
Exactly.
you can visit our Alice and Dairyland social media pages. Our voting will specifically take place on Facebook and Instagram stories. Today we have Havarti and Gorgonzola facing off, so be sure to cast your vote.
Some hot votes right there. Well, where are these cheese curds from here?
These cheese curds are from Ellsworth Cooperative
Ellsworth.
Creamery, Ellsworth, Wisconsin. It's known as the cheese capital of the world. It's a great place to get some delicious cheese curds. And so we have Ellsworth cheese curds and then Hook's aged cheddar, two amazing Wisconsin brands.
Gotta taste a little bit of this. It's a pretty good curd right there.
It's a pretty good curd.
And I hear we got one more special thing going on this morning, and it's Devin Biggs. It's his favorite thing to do with Alice in Dairyland.
He's been waiting patiently. Like,
He has been.
He's sitting over there so bored. Like,
Exactly. Join the couch, Devin. We'll squeeze you on in.
Here we go.
Oh boy. And to taste, you know, a little bit of Wisconsin. I think we have some Wisconsin chocolate milk. Is
We
that
do
right?
have some Wisconsin chocolate milk, and before we complete the chug, this is the official beverage of the WIAA. This month, as we had our girls' state basketball tournament last weekend, boys' state basketball tournament this weekend. So let's toast and even chug, right, to
Cheers.
chocolate milk.
yes, I think we'll be sipping, but the guys.
The guys are gonna go for it.
Devin wanted his redemption
going down,
match.
man.
All right, Devin.
All right, let's
Here we
see.
go.
This is intense.
Wow.
As we know, Devin was. Oh, I don't know. Oh,
This is really
I just
intense.
looking.
Oh,
My
man.
gosh.
I think Michael has it.
I think it's a tie.
No, Michael definitely had it.
I think Michael
It was
had
a
it.
tie.
Thank
Yep.
you very much.
It was a close one, Devin, but Michael got you again this time.
Wow.
That
You
was
did better
intense,
this time.
nonetheless.
It was
That
very
was-
intense. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
in,
so
bringing
much.
us some
Oh my
chocolate
gosh.
milk. I'm glad I'll get to savor mine.
I
for
know,
the
me
rest
too.
of the
I'm
day,
gonna
but-
kind of sit mine throughout
That's
there.
Oh,
much
see, you still
better
have
because
some
it-
left, Devin.
left, so.
So, Michael got it again this
I
time.
appreciate
Yep.
that, man. Thank you very much.
So you can do my job the rest of the day, right? I'll just go home and start weeping.
Oh, Devin, no, we would hate to see that. But thanks again for joining us this morning.
Thanks for
Ashley,
having
always
me,
a good
as
time.
Always, yes. And thanks for chugging some chocolate milk too, supporting
It was
our
good.
state's
It
dairy
was good,
farmers.
yeah.
I'm so glad to hear it.
Always happy to support Wisconsin.
Yes, and
Thank
coming
you.
up, we have what's